Hello class, welcome back to Faraday's Juniors channel. Today we are going to explore the concept of DC machines by using this particular question, okay? Okay. Now the question states that what? A 4-pole compound generator supplies a load of 100 amps at a terminal voltage of 400 volts, right? To calculate the generated EMF of the machine, if the resistance of the armature is 0.02 ohms, the series field resistance is 0.04 ohms, and the shunt field resistance is what? 160 ohms. Okay. So first of all, we need to understand the concept of compound generators, right? We know that for compound generators, we have the short shunt and that of what? The long shunt. Okay. So we can use any of them, and then we are going to get our what? Our answer what correct. So here I'm going to use the long shunt method to solve this, okay? So we know that right. If we have okay, so this is our terminal voltage is located at this point, right? And then it has what? The armature resistance or the armature field, which is RA, and then the series resistance with it. And then we have the motor here. Okay, this way. So this is what we have. And then finally we have what? The shunt connected in parallel with the system. Okay, so this is where our load comes. Now we can see that what? The armature current IA, when it gets into this junction, is going to share between what? The shunt and that of what? The load. So the load current. So according to Kirchhoff voltage law, according to Kirchhoff current law, sorry, according to Kirchhoff's current law, we can say that what? IA is equal to what? I uh, load plus what? I shunt, right? So let's get our data for the question. First of all, let's look at our data. Okay. A 4-pole compound generator supply a load of, so it means that what? The number of pole is equal to 4. Then the load current IL is equal to what? 100 amps. Okay. At a terminal voltage of, so we can say our terminal voltage is giving us what? 400 watt volts. So it means that the voltage here is actually equal to what? 400 watt volts. Okay. So the question says we should calculate the EMF of the machine if, so it means that the EMF hasn't been given to us. So if the resistance of the armature, so armature resistance RA is giving us what? So let me add it to the data here. RA is giving us what? 0.2 ohms. The series field resistance, so R series, okay, is giving us 0.04 ohms. And the shunt field resistance, so R shunt, is giving us what? 160 watt ohms. It means that the shunt resistance here, R shunt, is equal to 160 ohms. The RE was giving us 0.02 ohms. And then finally we have what? The armature. So the armature resistance. The armature resistance was 0.02. So the series resistance is 0.04. So our series is 0.04 ohms. Okay. Now let's do the analysis. So we know that what? The generated EMF, right, which is what we are looking for, is always given by the terminal voltage plus IA and then multiply by any other resistance that will be given. So we have the armature resistance plus the series resistance. So assuming we don't have any series resistance, we are going to get in terms of what? RA alone. Okay. So we have the terminal voltage, we have the RA, we have RC, but then don't have the armature what? Current, right? But then we know that what? Since this, let me just change my pen. Since this side or this side is directly connected in parallel with this side of the circuit, then it means that the voltage here is the same as the voltage here, right? So the voltage here is actually the same as what? The shunt times what? The shunt current times what? The shunt resistance, right? The voltage here is actually given as a terminal voltage, which is 400. So we can say that what? The 400 ohm voltage, right, is the same as what? I shunt what? R what? Shunt, okay? So we can find I shunt from there. So I shunt is equal to 400 over the R shunt. Of course, we know that the R shunt is 160, okay? Let me just put it R shunt. So this is the same as 400 divided by 100 and what? 60. And that will give us a corresponding result of what? 2.15 watt amps. Now what were we looking for? We're looking for what? The IA. That is what we don't have. But we know from Kirchhoff's law that IA is equal to what? IL. We've already established that. IL plus what? I shunt, right? So it means that our IA will be equal to, what is the value of IL? IL is the load and it was giving us what? 100 watt amps plus the shunt, which is what? 2.5, right? It means that we are going to get what? 100 plus 2.5 will give us plus 2.5, and that will give us what? Corresponding value of what? 102.5, sorry, 102.5 watt amps, okay? So this is what we have. Now if we have this, then we can move forward to calculate the generated voltage, which is what the question is asking us to find. So we can see IEG is equal to V plus what? IE, and then we have R shunt, right? R series plus RA, sorry. It means that EG will be equal to 400, right? Plus IE, which is what? 102.5. R series, which was given as was 0.04, 0.04 here, plus the armature, which is what? 0.02. It means that our EG will be equal to, let me do it one after the other with my calculator. 102.5 multiplied by 0.04 plus 0. What? 0.02. And that will give us 6.15. So this is the same as 400 plus 6.15, okay? So it means that our EG will finally be equal to 415, right? So 406.15 watt volts. This is the result for the generated EMF. Thank you very much.